So it's been a few days since I did my video right here, thinking about and talking through some of the rumors and speculation about the Chase Sapphire Reserve supposed refresh coming very quickly. A lot of forums and outlets online say that it's going to become official sometime next week and then rolled out and made effective a few days after that. I've had some time to digest and think about all of the different bits and pieces we have seen from several different outlets like Danny the Deal Guru, the Doctor of Credit, Reddit, so on and so on. And of course, you have to take everything with a grain of salt. But I've had some time to think about everything that's been discussed. And I've come up with a few questions that I'm sure I can't be the only one asking about, and that I am very curious to see what the answers are to these questions. So, the first question is the one sapphire rule going to go away? The reason why that's a question in my head is because we have seen uh, things online mentioned, and we've actually seen pictures of supposed pictures of what the new Sapphire card is going to look like. But also, they announced a Sapphire, not announced, but rumored to be a Sapphire business card coming out as well. So, in my mind, are they going to relax the Sapphire, the one Sapphire rule, if they are introducing a Sapphire business card also? Because you would think that if they would want someone to have a personal and a business Sapphire card, they have to relax that. Or would they maintain the one Sapphire rule just on the personal cards? Because we also know that, and of course, what's been forgotten about all of this hubbub is what's going to happen with the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, because that card still exists and no one's really talked about it. So would the one Sapphire rule still apply to both of the personal cards? But if you want a Sapphire personal and a Sapphire business, could you do that? We don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. Another question I have that has come up through my thinking about all of this and digesting everything over the past several days is, we recently heard about supposedly that redeeming Chase UR points through the travel portal could be devalued. The question is that a real thing? We don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, we find out this coming week if that is actually uh, something that's going to happen or not. I think if that is true, that is a really bad idea for Chase. One of the strong points about Chase UR points, and this is coming from an American Express fanboy, but I'm also honest and authentic with you all. And one of the strong points that is undeniable about UR points is the ability to redeem Chase UR points for 1.5 cents per point currently in the Chase travel portal, and respectively 1.25 cents per point with the Chase Sapphire Preferred. If they do away with that 1.5 cent valuation for redemptions in the Chase portal, I think that's bad. If they make it whether it's a 1 cent per point across the board, or if it's a selective 1.5 cent per point valuation, or potentially more, depending, depending on what you're doing. So it's selective. I think that's bad. I think that's a bad move, but we won't know until we see what actually comes. So that's another question I have. The third question I have is, is 3x travel really going away as a category on the Chase Sapphire Reserve card? We've seen a few things now as far as mentions of, again, on these different forums and different outlets. Supposedly, there's no mention of 3x travel, or one of the rumors was that 3x travel goes away completely and it all goes to 1x. I think that's a bad move, especially if you are increasing the annual fee of that card from $550 to $795. Why would you take that away? Why would you make 3x all nothing but 1x? I think you could probably still afford to do 3x travel. I think that's a bad move. It is something that's been rumored. Uh, who knows? We don't know, but it seems like it's going to happen. But we don't know yet. We won't know until probably next week when we are supposedly supposed to see an official announcement of some sort. We'll have to wait and see. The final question I thought of is Chase 524. Are they going to relax the 524 rule? Uh, and I'm not saying across the board, but would they relax the Chase 524 rule for this new card rollout? And because you're refreshing an existing card, the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, you are introducing a brand new business card, a Sapphire business card. And also too, I'm assuming you're going to refresh the Chase Sapphire Preferred card too. Maybe not on the same day. Who knows? It's going to be interesting, right? It's going to be interesting to see if they refresh the Chase Sapphire Preferred also. Regardless, so are they going to relax 524 or does it stay in place? Who knows? I don't know. It's going to be really interesting to see how this is rolled out. It's going to be really interesting to see what exactly is true and what exactly was speculation, but it was like, yeah, it didn't really happen. It was a rumor that didn't really happen. It's going to be really interesting to see exactly what happens with this. And supposedly we're going to find out most of this, if not all of this, until next week. So, and maybe not even until further out. So we're going to have to wait and see. Anyway, that was my further thought process around all of this as I've had time to think about things over the last few days. I'm really curious to hear what you all have to say about all of this. Let's talk about it in the comment section below. Also, too, if you enjoyed this video and have not subscribed to the channel yet, why not do so? It is totally free, and it is a way to get my channel visible to more people just like yourself who are enjoying it right now. I thank you ahead of time for doing so. Also, too, I do have other ways to support me. I do have channel memberships available. It is $1.99 a month. You can cancel at any time. Right now, I'm doing members only videos. I'm dropping those about once every other week or so. And I'm thinking about starting up doing members only streams once a month. So just trying to add value to the support that you are giving me through being a channel member. And if you do join, please let me know. I want to thank you. Also, too, I do have referral links for several credit cards down in the description below. I have referrals for Amex cards, for Chase cards, for the Built MasterCard. I even have a link for Ko-Fi. You can buy me a coffee through that platform as well. If you use any of my links, please tell me so I can thank you personally. It means the world to me when someone says, "Hey, John, I just want you to know that I used a link of yours. Thank you." I want to thank you for that because you chose me out of so many other options out there. It means a great deal that you used a link of mine. So I want to thank you personally. Now, if you would please do me a big favor today and every day and be good to each other, okay? And be respectful. And until next time, bye for now.